Welcome back, ladies. So today we're going to install a wig that I've already customized, I've already colored, and I've already styled. So first we're going to put our caps on. We're going to use Got to Be spray to hold the edge of it down, and then we're going to blow dry it, and now I'll show you how to cut it. Okay, so just to make myself a little more comfortable, I'm going to cut holes through my cap to pull my ears through, and it also keeps the cap in place. You don't have to worry about it sliding. Normally, I sew my cap down in the back onto my anchor braid. I did not make an anchor braid this time because I braided my hair down myself, but I was still able to sew my cap down in the back. So now I'm just cutting off the excess cap where I did not spray any Got to Be spray around the edge. And you'll see like some of it still is not sealed down to my skin, which is fine because I always go back and kind of seal it down. Just stay tuned. You'll see. So right here, I'm just putting the wig on to make sure that I didn't bring the cap too far out, further than where I'm gonna lay my actual hairline with the wig. So now I'm actually going through with the spray and my blow dryer to seal down the cap where it's kind of still coming up. Okay, so now we're gonna add a little makeup, a powdered foundation, which you can use any powdered foundation long as it's really, really close to your skin complexion. I'm gonna add it to my cap, and I'm also gonna add it to the lace of the wig, just so it'll, you know, blend more and give a better illusion that it's coming out of your scalp. And then we're gonna go ahead and make sure that it actually looks really good on the skin. Now for my wigs, the lace is really, really thin, and it's like a light brown color. And it comes in the translucent color as well. So they're easier to match if it does not really match well with the client's skin tone or your own. So now we're gonna go ahead and glue our wig down. I always use little dots of the Ghostbond XL glue. Just use little dots, and then we're gonna spread it. Just kind of, I start right at the tip of my cap, and then I kind of drag it down. Now for my hairline, I have little patches of baby hair, real baby hair, y'all. But I always leave it out because I do not like to cover it with the cap, and I don't like to slick it back and try, because it is really uncomfortable for me under the wig. So I always leave it out. And for those who have really small foreheads or one of them complicated hairlines, this is probably a better method to do. Just leave out their baby hair, or kind of, you know, pull their hairline out a little bit, if that makes sense. And then we're going to bring the wig down and use your comb to mesh it down onto the glue. Okay, so now I kind of like to put slits in my lace. It helps it, I mean, for me, it helps me to be able to see what I'm doing and cut through the lace a little better versus just starting in one area and keep going all the way across. That's just me. But do whatever makes you feel comfortable. Just make sure you go in a zigzag pattern. Don't go straight across, or you're gonna have a straight across hairline, okay? And just make sure when you cut the lace that you are cutting as close to the hairline as possible. Leave very little lace. The more lace you leave, the more weird your frontal is going to look. For real, it looks really weird when it's a lot of lace. And then just be very careful when you're cutting around your ear. Me personally, I just trace the top of my ear with the end of the rat tail comb, and that makes it easier for me to, one, not cut my ear, and two, not cut into the hair. So you'll see. After you finish cutting the lace, you'll notice little pieces. Just go through and cut them. That's okay. And then if you notice little areas that does not have glue under it, you can just put some glue on the back of your hand, like I always do. Take your rat tail comb and go ahead and apply some glue to those areas, and just use your comb to mesh the wig down into the glue. Just make sure you go through the whole hairline and check, because it'll be areas where you like, oh, ain't even no glue right here. Trust me, you'll notice it, you'll see it, or somebody else will. So make sure you definitely go back through and check to make sure that your lace is completely glued down. Or like I said, somebody else will, okay? Also today I am going to add a little baby hair just to make my hairline blend more with the wig, because I'm normally not a baby hair girl, but you know, the ladies love baby hair, so we're gonna add a little bit today. So right now, I'm just taking the straps on the back of my 360 wig. All you have to do is take one strap literally to the opposite end of the cap and put it on the loop further to the end. Just make sure it's not pulling too tight, because if it's pulling too tight, it's going to lift your hairline up. So on both sides, do that, and it actually grips the back of your hair really good. And you can, and then it should be a comb in the back where you can just push it up. That way you'll be able to pull up your hair if you want to. You can put it in a ponytail. You will need an anchor braid to do so. I don't have one, but I'm gonna show you how it looks in the back for me. So today for our baby hair, we're going to use Nairobi foam, and we're going to use an elastic band to press down our baby hair and melt our lace into our skin. So to make your hairline look more sleek, I always use a sleek stick. This is the bed head sleek stick. I've had this thing over 3 years, I promise y'all, probably longer than that. And then I use a hot comb to press it out. Normally I do this before I actually apply my elastic band, but I had already done it when I styled the wig. So now I'm just doing it so that when I lay my baby hair, it just kind of goes into the wig a little more neat than trying to pile all of that foam onto it to try to make it blend in. So I'm just going back through with my hot comb, and then I'm gonna lay my baby hair. And my install is complete. I'm just gonna go in with my hot comb just to make things look a little neater with my hot comb and my sleek stick. And I'm also gonna show y'all how it looks in the back from when I had pulled the straps in the back of the wig. Thank y'all so much for watching again. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all next time. Thank you.